What's going on, guys? It's Aiden, coming at you with a ZOODIAC deck profile updated for the April 2020 ban list, where Barrage was limited and we got Dryden back to 1. So the trade-off is pretty much consistency for power, which I personally prefer because I'm running the back row variant. But other than that, let's get on into the profile. So to start us off, I'm running 3 Thoroughblade. Initiates a 1-card combo where we can make Megaclops or end on Dryden, Hammer Kong. Pretty important for the deck. Probably the most important card for the deck. So, 3 Whiptail. You use this to just kind of get through problematic cards that your opponent may have on field, such as Conductor if you're able to bait it out. But then 2 Ram. Helps you get through the 1-card combo because you can actually pop this with Dryden and then summon out a ZOODIAC from the graveyard. Also, you can prevent trap targeting, so you can have Dryden, Hammer Kong, and then if they try to target Hammer Kong with something, you can detach Ram, negate the Imperm, you know, good stuff. Then 2 Cataroost, prevents monster targeting, or negates monster targeting, excuse me. Doesn't come up too much, but the protection effect is pretty worth it. As well as the recursion effect where you can shuffle stuff back, but we don't really get that up to come up too much. And a single Bunny Blast prevents, or you can negate spell effects that target. So it doesn't come up a whole lot right now, but 1 Rat. Initiates the 1-card combo, you send Ram, then you just pop off. Little tech right here. I run 3 Regulator. Gets you to Redoer. If you feel that Redoer is going to do a better job than your normal ZOODIAC board, you can go for the Regulator. Then 2 Winder. Even if you draw into it, it's not a brick, you can detach to special it, then just kind of go through whatever you've got. Then I run 2 of the brick, Bezel Ship. Reason being is because I'm running Desires, so banishing a 1 of it is really hurtful. But if I can get the Regulator first, I'm going to use the Regulator first before I Desires. Now onto the spells. I'm running 3 Tinky. Pretty much mandatory. Search all your ZOODIACs since Barrage is at 3, this is more important than ever. 2 Desires. I'm a coward, so I run 2. You know, I'm not going to run 3. I'm afraid of drawing into multiples of it. It's so bad. Barrage, 1-card combo, gets you to anything in your deck. It's pretty good. Then for the last spell, Thought of Avarice. I'm actually running this card at 1, primarily because we do have combo, but Avarice, I feel you don't need more than 1 in this deck. It just gets you a +1. Moving on to the traps, I'm running 3 Anti-Spell, just shuts out Shaddoll, hurts Dino, hurts various other decks. Doesn't really hurt this deck a whole lot, because typically you're going to set this turn 1, and do all your spell stuff before you lock them out. Then 3 Strike. This can be Judgment. I just feel this is a more monster heavy format. So, but if you want to run Judgment, that's okay. Judgment has its own share of strengths, like getting rid of like the Shaddoll Fusion spell, or say Lightning Storm, things like that, or just against back row decks. 2 Crackdown, Yank, XYZ plays, Link plays, you know, normal stuff. Then 2 Lost Wind. You can have attack and damage calc with this, you can negate special summon monsters, you can do pretty much a lot of stuff with this card. Also it recurs itself, which is really good. The funny interaction is you go Lost Wind, Chain, Whiptail, gain 1,200, banish, and the attack is halved, so you're pretty much giving him a huge L after that. And then 2 flyback, and then I run 1 retrograde, because 3 flyback I feel is too much. If you draw into flyback or the retrograde and you got the combo, you can just search out. You can search out one or the other, which is whatever you don't have. And that gives you a spell trap negation and then a bounce off redoer, so, you know. Then the mandatory combo, because recursion and attaching from deck is pretty good. Moving on to the extra deck, I run a Mechaclops, main boss monster. You can bring back Redoer with him, attach something to Redoer that they control. Then a Daruma. This is pretty okay against the back row matchup, just pop spell and traps. My personal favorite in the deck, Tiger Mortar, does everything I need. Just kind of switches values between Zoodiacs. Also helps with the 1-card combo. And I got 2 Chakanine. Essential to the 1-card combo, actually. This is what you're usually summoning Ram off of, so. Then the 1 Trident. Oh yeah, pop stuff. It's our boss monster now. We don't have to main deck Panky anymore. And 1 Borbo. If you're running the Mine variant, you can actually OTK with this. You just go activate Mine, load up on material, whack, and then they either concede or they lose. 1 Hammercog. Prevents targeting, except for himself, which is why you usually want to attach Ram or Cataroost, so you can negate like Veiler or Imberm or just whatever. Though if they have the Veiler, it doesn't really matter, because they would have to do it on your turn. Then 1 Redoer, 1 Perpetua, bring back Redoer, do some other things, link it out for Megaclops if you want to. Exciton Knight, running low on resources, just wipe the board, start all over. 1 Tornado Dragon, back row matchup, pop. And then Dweller. No grave effects, hurts it all, hurts every graveyard shenanigan deck. Zombies, whatever you can think of. So, that's it for the deck profile, and I will have a combo as well, so stay tuned for that. Alright, so for the first combo, you'll want Rapier. Using Rapier's effect, you'll be sending Ram, then overlay the Rapier for Chakanine. At this point, you'll detach the Rapier, summon the Ram, overlay the Chakanine for Trident. Using Trident's effect, you'll detach the Chakanine, pop the Ram. Ram's effect to summon back the Chakanine. Then you'll overlay the Chakanine for Tiger Mortar. Go ahead and detach the Chakanine to use Tiger Mortar's effect to attach the Ram to Trident. Then overlay Tiger Mortar for Hammercog. So you can do other iterations of this combo where you can have Ram underneath Hammercog, vice versa. So as long as you have access to Rapier, you can do this combo as well. It's pretty easy to do. I'm the Regulator and Barrage. You can go Regulator effect to Tribute and summon out your Bezel Ship and Winder, and then Winder can search for either your Flyback or your Retrograde. So I'm going to go ahead and search the Retrograde. And then overlay the 2 of them for Time Thief Redoer. While you have this Redoer over here, you will activate the Barrage. Use Barrage to pop itself, summoning your Thoroughblade from the deck. Discard any Zoodiac card you have in your hand, draw 1, and then typically you want to discard the monster. You'll overlay the Thoroughblade for your Chalkanine if it's the Ram. If you don't discard Ram, you'll probably want to go for Hammer Kong and then Hammer Kong into the Chalkanine. So now you'll be able to detach for Chalkanine, special back the Hammer Kong, and then at this point you will overlay the Chalkanine for Tiger Mortar. Using Tiger Mortar's effect, you'll detach to attach a material to Hammer Kong, and then overlay your Tiger Mortar for your Trident. And this gives you a redoer with a retrograde, another pop with whatever back row you have alongside the retrograde, and then protection for the Trident. And that's it for the deck profile, guys. If you enjoyed, leave a thumbs up down below. Leave a comment if you want some more deck profiles, combo videos, whatever. And thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it.